How's it going, everyone? Arthur here, back with another video. And today we're checking out DJI's Osmo Mobile 2. If you want to get those smooth cinematic shots, then this could be just what you need. So this is the second smartphone gimbal that DJI have made. If you don't know the company, I highly recommend going to check them out. They make some awesome products, from drones to massive camera stabilization rigs for like professional filming. Compared to the first one, this model is cheaper, lighter, has increased battery life, as well as loads of other improvements. So there's a micro USB port on the side of the gimbal which you use for charging it. It takes roughly about 2.5 hours to charge, and you get about 15 hours of full battery life out of it. On the front, there are 3 LED lights which indicate how much battery the gimbal has left. A really cool feature that DJI included is there's actually a USB port at the back of the gimbal, which means it can be used as a portable charger, which is so useful because it means you're never going to miss that perfect shot from your phone dying on you. So before you can use the gimbal, you have to calibrate it. Because all phones work slightly differently, you have to calibrate it for your phone. So the phone fits into the gimbal using the clamp system, and on the right there's an adjustable arm. For a heavier and larger phone, the arm will be further out, like so, and then for a lighter and smaller phone, the arm will be further in. So you have to make sure that your phone is perfectly balanced and parallel to the ground. As you can see, this just isn't calibrated correctly, and the gimbal just wouldn't work at all. So all you have to do is adjust the arm on the right, like so, and you should be all good and ready for action. So your phone connects to the gimbal via Bluetooth and through the DJI app, which allows you to control your phone using the gimbal controls. For example, on the left you have your zoom in and zoom out button. The W stands for wide angle, which can be zooming out, and the T stands for telephoto, which is zooming in. Then you have I like to call the core control button, which allows you to change the position of the phone, where it's up, down, or side to side. So if you press the M button once, it's going to lock the phone at that angle. So it doesn't matter where you move the gimbal, the phone's going to remain in the exact same position. If you press the M button twice, it's going to bring the phone back to its central position. And then if you hit it 3 times, it's going to flip the camera to, say, from your back-facing camera to your front-facing selfie camera. So you don't really need to touch or use your phone at all, because you have complete control of it through the gimbal. DJI's software integration with their hardware is what makes them stand out from other gimbal companies. It allows you to get some really cool, different shots where your imagination's really the limit. So we're going to head to downtown Calgary to a few different locations so I can demonstrate some of these techniques. So we're here downtown at Printer's Island Park. I want to show you guys the stabilization of the gimbal compared to using handheld. So let's get into it. As you can see, it's so much smoother with a gimbal. Anyway, now we're going to head to the Galleria trees, where I'm going to show you how to do a hyperlapse. So, for those who don't know, a hyperlapse is a time lapse where you manually move in between each shot by walking. And you might be thinking, oh well, yeah, but I can do that on my phone normally by just doing a time lapse and by moving. Well, yes. However, the gimbal stabilizes the phone and it has motion tracking. So you can focus on a particular object and it'll make sure that that object is in the middle of the frame at all time. Like this. our final location today is at the Peace Bridge, and we're going to be doing a motion lapse, which is a time lapse where the gimbal moves and you can set the starting point and the end point and the time it takes to get from point A to point B, just like this. So for both the hyperlapse and the time lapse, you want to be recording something that creates the image of time passing by through motion, such as the movement of water, traffic, or even people. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you found the video helpful, please make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.